Did you know A wasn't always in our alphabet? Before the year 1000, the English alphabet didn't include the letter A, which is hard to believe today. Imagine trying to write everything without this essential vowel. In Old English, other letters like E, O, U, and Y became the go-to characters for crafting words and sentences. The absence of A shows how languages evolve over time. Letters that are common today weren't always present. You could even write an entire text without ever needing to use A, though crafting coherent sentences might be quite the challenge. The introduction of A came from influences like Latin and other languages, which shaped English into what we know now. This fascinating change makes us appreciate how our communication tools continue to adapt. So next time you scribble down a note or type a message, remember that the simple letter A has a rich history, reminding us just how dynamic language can be. Isn't it intriguing to think about how different our writing would look without this letter? Orcas have less room than you might think. The SeaWorld tanks for orcas measure about 60,278 square feet, which might sound spacious, but it's actually much smaller than an average parking lot, which usually covers around 172,223 square feet. This stark contrast reveals just how limited the living space is for these remarkable marine mammals in captivity. In the wild, orcas are used to swimming vast distances, up to 100 miles a day. Can you imagine being confined to a space that doesn't even come close to what you're naturally accustomed to? For creatures as intelligent and social as orcas, the constraints of captivity can be incredibly frustrating. They thrive in open waters, where they can interact freely with their pods, hunt, and explore. Keeping orcas in such small areas raises important ethical questions about animal welfare and conservation. Awareness of their needs is crucial for promoting their well-being, both in captivity and in the wild. As conversations about marine mammal care continue, it's essential to consider what truly makes a life worth living for these incredible creatures. Guess what really drives the world's smallest prison? Sark Prison, nestled on the charming Sark Island in Guernsey, holds the title of the world's tiniest prison. With just enough space for 2 inmates at a time, this unique facility has been around since the 19th century and continues to serve its purpose for minor offenses today. Imagine a place where the walls are closer together than in most homes, yet it still functions as a place of justice. This quaint prison reflects the island's peaceful lifestyle while providing a necessary service. In a world where prisons often seem enormous and overcrowded, Sark Prison manages to stay relevant and operational, demonstrating that even small spaces can have a big impact. Visitors to Sark can marvel at its history and the quirky charm of this unusual institution. So the next time you think about prisons, remember, sometimes smaller is indeed better. Guess what Comet Lovejoy has in store for us? In 2015, astronomers made a delightful discovery about Comet Lovejoy. It was releasing alcohol and simple sugars into the cosmos, turning it into a kind of space brewery. This unusual finding made scientists scratch their heads in intrigue. The alcohol in question is actually ethanol, which is the same stuff we find in drinks, but don't plan on toasting to the stars just yet. It suggested that these chemicals could have formed when water in the comet froze and then sublimated back into gas as it got closer to the sun, creating a frothy mix. But why is this important? Well, it sparks new ideas about how building blocks of life, like sugars, may have originated in space, possibly helping to seed life on Earth and beyond. So next time someone mentions comet tails, you can share that not only do they fly through our solar system, but they might just be pouring out cosmic cocktails, adding a whole new twist to our understanding of the universe. Believe it or not, Robert Ressler invented the term serial killer. Back in the 1970s, when the FBI was working to understand the minds of violent criminals, Ressler, a pioneer in criminal profiling, noticed a pattern among some murderers who would kill multiple victims over time, often in a similar way. This behavior was different from typical murder cases, where the motives were usually clear and personal. By coining the term serial killer, Ressler helped create a framework for law enforcement to track and analyze these dangerous individuals. His work not only influenced how police investigated homicides, but also shape public perception of such crimes. Today, we see the term frequently in media, documentaries, and even movies. Wrestlers' groundbreaking efforts continue to inform criminology and psychology, making us wonder how much we still have to learn about the complex minds of serial killers. Is it really true that can you imagine floating among stunning hot air balloons? Every year, the International Balloon Festival in Pokhara, Nepal, brings the skies alive with color as 25 vibrant hot air balloons fill the atmosphere. This incredible festival, spanning 9 thrilling days, draws thousands of tourists eager to witness the magical spectacle, paired with lively cultural performances. Picture yourself along the shores of Lake Fiwa, where the bright balloons reflect beautifully on the water, framed by the awe-inspiring Annapurna mountain range. Visitors can even ascend in some of these iconic balloons, gliding above the picturesque landscape and taking in breathtaking views of lush hills and tranquil lakes. But the festival goes beyond mere ballooning. It immerses attendees in Nepal's rich culture, featuring local music, dance, and delectable food, all contributing to a lively atmosphere. For many, this festival transcends a simple event. It becomes a cherished memory, capturing the essence of adventure and cultural celebration in one unforgettable experience. Believe it or not, a fart lawsuit happened in Australia. An unusual case unfolded when an Australian engineer decided to take legal action against his former boss for allegedly farting on him during a work-related meeting. This strange yet humorous situation has sparked conversations about the oddities that can arise in the workplace. The engineer claimed that the incident was not just a moment of embarrassment, but part of a pattern of behavior that made the work environment uncomfortable and hostile. While the case may seem ridiculous to some, it reveals how personal grievances can lead to serious disputes. Workplace disputes can be triggered by even the most unexpected incidents, blurring the lines between humor and legal action. As bizarre as it sounds, this case encourages us to think about how we handle conflicts at work. Should we laugh them off or seek justice? Did you know about the 10-second rule in basketball? This intriguing rule requires players to advance the ball across half court within 10 seconds after grabbing it. Imagine a game where teams could simply hold the ball for long stretches. It would make for a pretty dull experience, right? To keep the game exciting and fast-paced, basketball leagues introduce this rule, which encourages more dynamic play and increases scoring opportunities. When a team recovers the ball, every second counts. Players must either pass, dribble, or move quickly forward to keep the action alive. If they fail to get the ball past the half-court line in that tight 10-second window, the other team gains possession. This rule not only stimulates a more lively and engaging game, but also adds to the strategic complexity. Teams have to balance speed and careful play. Next time you watch a basketball game, pay attention to how players navigate this challenge. It's all part of what makes the sport so thrilling. Nature's time capsule hides ancient treasures. The Puyango Petrified Forest in Ecuador is a true marvel of nature, showcasing petrified tree trunks that date back to the Cretaceous period, around 65 million years ago. Picture towering trees once thriving in lush surroundings, now transformed into stunning stone formations. This transformation, called petrification, occurs when the organic materials of the trees gradually get replaced by minerals, turning them into fossils over millions of years. Visitors to the forest can walk among these massive tree remnants, which provide a glimpse into an ancient ecosystem that existed long before dinosaurs vanished. The process of petrification is not just a fascinating natural phenomenon. It also helps scientists understand past climates and environments. The vibrant hues of the petrified wood, ranging from deep browns to brilliant reds, tell us stories about the changes that shaped our planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a forest that is millions of years old? Is it really true that Strålgen has a giant moose? This Norwegian town boasts a stunning 33-foot steel moose sculpture that not only dazzles with its mirror-like surface, but also plays a unique role in traffic safety. Built to catch the eye of passing drivers, the moose stands as a playful yet practical reminder of the wildlife that roams the nearby woods. In an area where moose crossings are common, This giant creation helps to reduce accidents by making drivers more aware of their surroundings. Visitors to Storlgen often marvel at its size and shine, snapping photos to share with friends and family. The whimsical design and shiny surface reflect the changing light, creating a visual spectacle that shifts throughout the day. Locals take pride in this impressive sculpture, which has become a beloved landmark and an integral part of their community identity. So next time you imagine a quaint Norwegian town, picture this enormous moose standing tall, reminding us of the beauty and quirks of everyday life. What will you discover in Storlgen? Why exactly does Arnold Schwarzenegger master firearms for Terminator? To become the iconic cyborg assassin, Schwarzenegger dedicated an entire month to intense firearm training. This preparation wasn't just about firing weapons. He practiced disassembling and reassembling them while blindfolded. This unusual technique aimed to give him a robotic precision in his movements, making his portrayal of the Terminator incredibly believable. With each session, he sharpened his skills, turning what many might see as simple gunplay into an art form. This level of commitment shows how seriously he took his role. It wasn't just about the cool action scenes. It was about becoming the character and embodying the relentless efficiency of a machine. So when you watch the film, remember that Schwarzenegger's performance was powered by hours of practice and dedication to create a truly unforgettable cinematic experience. Hard to believe, but eye black has a purpose. This unconventional accessory on NFL players isn't just for show. It serves a crucial role in enhancing performance. The black lines, known as eye black, are strategically applied beneath players' eyes to combat glare from bright sunlight and glaring stadium lights. When athletes are in the thick of a game, clear visibility is essential, and that's where eye black shines. The dark pigment absorbs sunlight and minimizes reflections, allowing players to better track the ball and quickly spot opponents charging toward them. Interestingly, this practice owes its origins to earlier sports, particularly baseball, where players first used it to improve focus. Today, eye black has evolved into a symbol of team spirit and personal expression, with players often choosing unique designs or styles to showcase their individuality. So the next time you catch a glimpse of a football player sporting those stark lines on their face, remember that they're doing more than just looking fierce. They're employing a time-tested strategy to maintain their edge on the field. Did you know Hitler started the first anti-smoking campaign? In the 1930s, Adolf Hitler launched an unprecedented effort to tackle the health risks of smoking, marking a significant moment in public health history. This campaign aimed to reduce tobacco use among Germans, as studies began to reveal the serious health repercussions of smoking, including cancer and heart disease. Hitler viewed smoke-filled rooms as harmful not just for individuals, but for the nation's health and productivity. Propaganda materials highlighted the dangers of tobacco, while measures were put in place to limit smoking in public spaces. This early initiative surprised many, as it seemed unusual for a regime often associated with oppression to champion health issues. By focusing on the dangers of cigarettes, Hitler uniquely blended ideology and health, making strides toward what we now recognize as modern anti-smoking campaigns. Can you imagine a world where leaders actively promoted healthier lifestyles? Let's uncover the truth about Albania's history. In 1939, Albania officially became a country, but its journey was anything but smooth. Just a few months after gaining recognition, Mussolini's empire took control, thrusting Albania into the heart of World War II's turmoil. This period marked a substantial shift in the nation's landscape as it found itself under Italian rule, which impacted everything from governance to daily life. Mussolini aimed to expand his influence over the Balkans, where Albania served as a strategic point. This control led to changes in Albanian politics and society, creating tension among the population. As the war progressed, Albania's resistance movements became stronger, eventually leading to a fight against both Italian and German forces. The story of Albania during this era reflects the broader struggles of a region grappling with invasions, alliances, and the quest for independence. How did these events shape modern Albania? Guess what really drives Amar Party's faith? Since 1973, Amar Bharati has kept his right arm raised in devotion to the Hindu god Shiva, a practice that has made his arm completely immobilized. This incredible act isn't just about physical endurance. It's a profound statement of his commitment to spirituality and renunciation of material life. People often visit him to understand the depth of his faith and the symbolism behind his gesture. By choosing to hold his arm aloft for decades, Amar has become a living testament to the power of devotion and belief. His unwavering stance draws admiration and curiosity from many around the world, sparking conversations about faith, sacrifice, and what it means to dedicate one's life to a higher purpose. His story raises questions about the lengths to which individuals will go to express their beliefs. What does this act say about the human spirit? Most people don't know this, but centenarians are growing. As of 2024, the global population of individuals aged 100 and over is estimated to be around 722,000, marking a significant increase in longevity compared to previous decades. Imagine all the stories and wisdom held by these extraordinary individuals. However, reaching the age of 110 is a rare feat. Only about 250 people worldwide have achieved this remarkable milestone. Advances in healthcare, nutrition, and lifestyle choices contribute to the increasing numbers of centenarians. Some places have even become renowned for their high concentrations of elderly residents, like Okinawa in Japan, where people often live well into their hundreds in good health. Scientists study these communities to better understand the secrets to longevity. Could it be their diet, social connections, or physical activity? The quest for answers continues as we explore what it truly means to live a long, healthy life. Did you know Antarctica is one of the driest places? Despite being covered in ice, Antarctica receives surprisingly little snowfall, making it an incredibly dry desert. This unique climate is due to its high elevation and the cold air that can't hold moisture like warmer air can. In fact, much of the continent sees less than 20 millimeters of precipitation, mostly in the form of snow each year. Because it's so cold, the snow that does fall often doesn't melt, building up over thousands of years to create vast ice sheets. Interestingly, the interior of Antarctica experiences even harsher conditions, showing extreme dryness and a stable climate that's very consistent. This combination is why scientists refer to it as a polar desert. So while we often picture snowy landscapes, Antarctica tells a different story of dry, chilly expanses. Why does this matter? Understanding such extremes helps us learn about climate change and Earth's ecosystems. Guess who was the smallest U.S. president? That's right, it was James Madison. Standing at just 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighing less than 110 pounds, Madison might not have been the tallest leader, but he played a gigantic role in American history. Serving as the 4th president from 1809 to 1817, he was known as the Father of the Constitution for his crucial contributions to the document that shaped the nation. Madison's height and weight didn't hinder his political acumen. In fact, his intelligence and keen understanding of government helped navigate the young country through challenges like the War of 1812. He often relied on strong allies and inspiring ideas rather than physical presence. Madison's story reminds us that leadership comes in all sizes. So how do you think his stature impacted his presidency? Did you know about Lemkin's fight for justice? Raphael Lemkin was a dedicated lawyer who became a driving force behind the recognition of genocide as a crime under international law. His tireless advocacy aimed to protect vulnerable populations and ensure that those responsible for war crimes would be held accountable. Lemkin coined the term genocide in the 1940s, blending the Greek word for race with the Latin word for killing. His work laid the foundation for the Genocide Convention of 1948, which marked a pivotal moment in international relations. This treaty not only defined genocide, but also established obligations for countries to prevent and punish such acts. Lemkin's passion stemmed from witnessing the devastating effects of the Holocaust, which fueled his determination to create a legal framework that would protect future generations. Thanks to his relentless efforts, international law now recognizes genocide as a crime that demands serious attention and action. So the next time you think about justice on a global scale, remember Lemkin's incredible legacy. Believe it or not, the Bornean cat is incredibly rare. This elusive feline has fascinated researchers and wildlife lovers for years, with only 12 confirmed sightings from 1874 to 2002. Found in the lush rainforests of Borneo, this mysterious cat sports a distinctive coat that blends perfectly with its surroundings, making it a true living treasure. Its secretive behavior adds to its allure. Often it hides in dense foliage, leaving many enthusiasts yearning for a glimpse. Despite its rarity, scientists believe that the Bornean cat plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping to control the population of small mammals and insects. Its limited sightings have sparked a variety of conservation efforts aimed at protecting this magnificent creature and its habitat. As deforestation and habitat loss become critical issues in Borneo, the future of the Bornean cat hangs in the balance. Will ongoing conservation work allow us to uncover more about this fascinating feline, or will it remain an enigma of the wild? Get ready to be amazed by cockroach agility. Cockroaches are not just creepy little insects. They are incredibly agile creatures capable of changing direction up to 25 times in just 1 second. This quick maneuverability allows them to dodge predators and navigate tricky environments, which is why they seem to vanish before your eyes. Their speed is impressive, but it's their ability to thrive in a wide range of situations that truly astounds scientists. Cockroaches can survive in dark corners and even in extreme conditions, such as nuclear disasters, showcasing their resilience. This adaptability makes them one of the toughest species on the planet. So the next time you spot a cockroach racing across your kitchen floor, remember that its lightning-fast reflexes help it outsmart many dangers. Isn't it fascinating how these little creatures have evolved to be so tough and agile? Experience the magic of Mosquito Bay's glow at night. This extraordinary place in Vieques, Puerto Rico, is renowned for its mesmerizing bioluminescence. When the sun sets, the waters light up in a brilliant blue-green glow, thanks to tiny organisms called dinoflagellates. These microscopic creatures emit light when disturbed, which creates an enchanting spectacle for anyone lucky enough to witness it. Imagine swimming through glowing waters or kayaking under a starry sky, with each splash illuminating your surroundings like nature's nightlight. The phenomenon occurs in only a few places around the world, making Mosquito Bay a unique destination for both adventure seekers and nature lovers. Scientists continue to study these beautiful creatures to understand their life cycles and the environmental factors that contribute to their luminescence. This vibrant ecosystem offers a peek into the magic of nature's wonders. So, are you ready to see this breathtaking bioluminescent display for yourself? Can you imagine that trip to Proxima Centauri? If you decided to drive a car toward Proxima Centauri, the nearest star, at a steady speed of 70 miles per hour, you would need a staggering 356 billion years to reach your destination. That's more than 25,000 times the current age of our universe, showcasing just how immense the distances in space can be. To put this in perspective, even light, the fastest thing we know, takes over 4 years to travel from Earth to Proxima Centauri. This incredible distance presents a real challenge for interstellar travel, making any thought of visiting other stars seem nearly impossible with our current technology. While we marvel at the idea of exploring the universe, these numbers remind us just how vast and mysterious our cosmic neighborhood truly is. Are we ready to tackle such mind-boggling journeys in the future? Turns out, the truth is that ever wondered about Kurt and Goldie's unique love story? Since 1983, the beloved couple of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn has captivated audiences not just with their on-screen magic, but also with their unconventional approach to love. This iconic duo, who first met on the set of the delightful movie The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, chose to navigate life together without the traditional marriage certificate. Their decision challenges the common belief that a committed relationship must come with a legal title. Instead, Kurt and Goldie showcase the beauty of partnership through years of collaboration in films like Swing Shift and the romantic comedy Overboard. As devoted parents to their son Wyatt Russell and Goldie's daughter Kate Hudson, they exemplify how love can thrive in various forms. Their relationship, rich with laughter, mutual respect, and unwavering support, reveals that genuine commitment can exist outside societal norms. By prioritizing emotional bonds over formalities, they remind us all that love and family take many shapes, making their story not only heartfelt, but also inspiring. Is love truly defined by a wedding ring? Most people don't know this, but we can't speak and breathe simultaneously. This interesting fact highlights the incredible design of the human body, particularly how our vocal cords and diaphragm work. When we speak, our vocal cords tighten to produce sound, while the diaphragm moves to control airflow. This coordination is complex. We can't use those muscles for both talking and breathing at the same time. As we speak, we typically exhale air to create sounds, which is why you might notice pauses in conversation to inhale. It's not just about sounding clear, it's about ensuring our body can manage these different tasks without mixing them up. This amazing mechanism allows us to communicate effectively, but it also emphasizes that the human anatomy has its limitations. So next time you're having a conversation, try to notice how your body switches between breathing and speaking. It's a perfect example of how intricate and efficient our systems are. Isn't it fascinating how our anatomy shapes our communication? Believe it or not, Dragon Ball comes to life on stage. This exciting live play adaptation brings your favorite anime characters to the theater with real actors and stunning special effects. Imagine Goku, Vegeta, and other beloved figures performing right in front of you, showcasing their epic battles and adventures with jaw-dropping choreography and innovative technology. The production aims to capture the vibrant essence of the original anime while adding a unique twist that only live performance can offer. Fans of all ages can immerse themselves in the classic story of friendship, courage, and adventure, experiencing the thrill of the Dragon Ball universe like never before. With elaborate costumes, energetic music, and dazzling visual effects, the show transports audiences into a world where anything is possible. Whether you're a longtime follower of the series or a newcomer curious about the hype, this adaptation promises to be an unforgettable experience, stirring excitement and nostalgia. Are you ready to witness the magic of Dragon Ball on stage? Did you know the first film is only 2 seconds long? It's called Roundhay Garden Scene, and it was filmed in 1888 by the inventive Frenchman Louis Le Prince. This groundbreaking movie is incredibly brief, lasting just 211 seconds, but it holds monumental importance in the history of cinema. The film features 4 people leisurely strolling in a garden, capturing an everyday moment that would forever change entertainment. Le Prince, often overlooked in the spotlight of film history, created this piece as a way to showcase his innovative technology. Though it's just a quick glimpse of life from over a century ago, it marks the beginning of a fascinating journey in storytelling. Imagine how far we've come from that single scene to today's blockbusters. This tiny film not only demonstrates the power of moving images, but also sparks curiosity about the origins of cinema itself. Have you ever wondered what it was like to see moving pictures for the first time? Guess what really drives Toyota's amazing success? In 2012, Toyota made history by becoming the first automobile manufacturer to produce an astonishing 10 million cars in just 1 year. This milestone is a testament to their innovative production techniques and dedication to quality. But it doesn't stop there. Toyota has since manufactured around 300 million vehicles since its founding. This impressive figure represents not just numbers, but also the trust and satisfaction of countless customers around the globe. By continuously improving efficiency and embracing new technologies, Toyota has been a pioneer in the automotive industry. The company's commitment to sustainability and hybrid technology, like the popular Prius, demonstrates their focus on a greener future. How has Toyota maintained such remarkable growth while adapting to changing market demands and consumer preferences? Their journey is a fascinating example of resilience and innovation in the face of challenges. Imagine walking around the world 5 times. Most people take around 7,500 steps each day, and when you total that up over a lifetime of about 80 years, it adds up to an astonishing journey. On average, if you multiply those daily steps, you end up walking roughly 110,000 miles or 177.27 kilometers. That's a distance that could circle the globe 5 times. Think about it. Each step you take on your way to school, work, or just out for a stroll contributes to this incredible tally. Walking is not just a simple way to get from point A to point B, it's a daily activity that promotes health and well-being. Whether you're walking your dog, running errands, or just enjoying nature, each step counts. Additionally, this remarkable fact reminds us how active we are as humans, even in our ordinary routines. So next time you lace up your shoes, remember just how far you're really going in your lifetime. Have you checked your step count today? What if I told you empathy is brain magic? It turns out that our brains have a unique trick up their sleeves thanks to special cells called mirror neurons. These incredible neurons activate when we see others performing actions or expressing emotions. For example, if you watch someone smile, your mirror neurons are firing, creating a feeling of joy in you as if you shared that moment. This amazing ability allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and is fundamental when it comes to building relationships and social bonds. Imagine watching a friend struggle with a tough moment. Your brain is hard at work understanding and feeling what they feel. This emotional resonance helps us offer support and compassion, making us more attuned to the needs of those around us. Whether it's sharing laughter, understanding sadness, or comforting someone in distress, our mirror neurons play a vital role in the rich tapestry of human interaction. Is it really true that one game changed everything? Eric Barone, known as Concerned Ape, took a leap of faith by dedicating 5 years to developing Stardew Valley all on his own. With support from his partner, Amber Hagman, he poured in over 10 hours a day into what was his very first game. Imagine the late nights and relentless passion that went into creating such a beloved farming simulation. When it was released, the game quickly became a cultural phenomenon, allowing players to manage their own farms, grow crops, and build relationships in a charming, pixelated world. What's truly astonishing is that Stardew Valley has generated over $300 million in revenue, proving that indie games can truly thrive. This success story isn't just about financial gain. It's a labor of love that resonates with anyone who has ever dreamed of creating something amazing. Barone's journey teaches us that with determination, creativity, and a bit of support, you can grow your own dreams into a flourishing success. You won't believe this about Dorothy Steele's journey. At the remarkable age of 88, Dorothy Steele turned her dreams into reality by stepping onto the acting stage after years spent as a tax agent. Her late start in acting didn't slow her down. Instead, it ignited a flame that led to her significant role in the groundbreaking film Black Panther. Dorothy's journey showcases her incredible perseverance and talent, proving that age is just a number when it comes to chasing your passions. With her lively spirit, she became an inspiration for many, showing us that it's never too late to find your calling. Sadly, she passed away at 95, but her legacy lives on through her performances and the barriers she broke down in an industry that often overlooks older talent. Her story encourages all of us to embrace our dreams, no matter when we decide to pursue them. Let's explore how augmented reality is changing surgery. Surgical augmented reality, AR, is revolutionizing the way surgeons operate by projecting 3D models of the human body directly into the operating room. Imagine a surgeon equipped with special glasses, seeing a detailed digital replica of a patient's anatomy right alongside their physical body. This incredible technology merges medical scans with digital precision, effectively helping doctors visualize structures that might otherwise be hidden. For instance, during a complex procedure, AR can reveal crucial information about blood vessels, nerves, and organs in real time, guiding surgeons with millimeter accuracy. This not only enhances their ability to perform delicate surgeries, but also minimizes the risk of mistakes. As AR technology continues to improve, it could lead to safer operations and faster recovery times for patients. The possibilities seem endless. Could we one day see a world where AR becomes standard in every operating room? Imagine the lives it could save. Did you know Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth? This icy continent reached a staggering record low of -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit at Vostok Station in 1983. Such extreme temperatures are hard to imagine, especially since Antarctica remains below freezing even in the summer months. Imagine a place where the sun barely warms the ground and the winds can chill you to the bone. Vostok Station, located near the Earth's southern pole, is a key scientific research site, helping scientists understand climate change and Earth's history. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica is home to unique wildlife, including hardy penguins and seals that thrive in this frozen habitat. The extreme cold and isolation make it a challenging but fascinating environment, reminding us how diverse our planet can be. Have you ever thought about how life survives in such conditions? This might surprise you. Shrek's church inspired a real building. Grundtvig Church in Denmark has a striking design that closely resembles the whimsical church featured in the beloved animated movie Shrek. In the film, Princess Fiona finds herself at the altar, preparing to marry the scheming Lord Farquaad, which cements the church's place in pop culture. The real-life Grundtvig Church showcases a charming blend of Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles, complete with towering spires and intricate details that echo the fairy tale setting of the movie. You might feel like stepping right into the storybook world. Historians suggest that the church's unique look likely resonated with the movie's creators, leading them to draw inspiration from such structures. While the animated church has exaggerated features to fit the film's playful tone, Grundtvig Church stands as a real-life homage to the magic of fairy tales. Could this connection be part of what makes Denmark a fascinating destination for fans of both history and animation? Did you know Julia Roberts met Daniel Moder filming The Mexican? This engaging 2000 romantic comedy is much more than just another love story. It's where Julia Roberts crossed paths with her future husband, cinematographer Daniel Moder. Although the film features a quirky plot centered around a hitman and a stolen Mexican pistol, it played a crucial role in the real-life romance that blossomed behind the scenes. While filming in Mexico, the sparks flew between Roberts and Moder, leading to a relationship that matured into marriage just a few years later. Their connections showcased the enchanting power of cinema, not only in storytelling but also in forging real-life bonds. The chemistry caught the attention of fans and added an extra layer to the film's charm. As the film combined humor, adventure, and a touch of romance, it unknowingly set the stage for a romance that would capture the public's heart. The movie became a memorable milestone in both their careers and personal lives. How amazing is it that a film can create such lasting connections? Let's uncover the truth about Disney's copyright drama. In 1989, a surprising event unfolded in Florida when Disney sent legal threats to 3 daycare centers. The iconic company demanded the removal of colorful murals featuring beloved Disney characters, claiming it was a case of copyright infringement. This bold move sparked heated debates about intellectual property rights, bringing to light the balance between protecting creative work and allowing free expression, especially in places meant for children. Many parents and kids were left disappointed as the cheerful artwork was taken down, leaving empty walls where Mickey Mouse and Friends once brought smiles. The incident raised questions about how far businesses should go to protect their brands and whether children's joy should ever be stifled in the name of law. Could there be a better way to appreciate creativity while respecting rights? Let's uncover the truth about the water anole. This fascinating small reptile found across much of the American continent has a unique survival trick that sets it apart from many other creatures. The water anole can breathe underwater by creating its own air bubble. When it dives into water, it traps air from the surface, forming a little bubble that clings to its snout. This adaptation allows the water anole to stay submerged for impressive stretches of time, letting it evade predators or hunt for food. Its ability to efficiently utilize this air bubble means that it can remain underwater while maintaining its oxygen needs. In a world where many animals struggle to survive in water, the water anole demonstrates how nature invents creative solutions to everyday challenges. So the next time you think about reptiles, remember the clever water anole and its bubble-breathing superpower. Hard to believe, but violence is decreasing worldwide. Despite what we often see on our screens, we are actually living in the most peaceful time in human history. Innovations in governance, education, and technology have played a huge role in this transformation. Many countries have established stable political systems, allowing for better conflict resolution and cooperation among communities. With educational improvements, more people are gaining the knowledge they need to build peaceful societies and work towards solutions rather than disputes. Moreover, technology has opened up new avenues for communication and diplomacy, enabling quicker responses to conflicts and reducing the chance of violence. So while media often highlights negative events, it's important to remember that, overall, our world is undergoing a positive change towards lasting peace. Believe it or not, colors have secrets to share. At the heart of human experience lies a fascinating concept involving 5 specific colors. These colors, often found in various cultural and artistic contexts, can evoke emotions, signal importance, and even communicate different messages without a single word being spoken. Imagine a vibrant red commanding attention, or a calming blue encouraging serenity. While the exact significance of these 5 colors isn't always crystal clear, they consistently appear in nature, art, and design, influencing how we perceive the world around us. Artists and designers often incorporate color theory to create impactful pieces, using the psychological effects of color to guide viewers' responses. Have you ever noticed how a bright yellow can lift your spirits, while a deep green can make you feel connected to nature? As we explore the mystery of these 5 colors, we uncover not just hues but deep-rooted meanings that resonate across cultures and generations. What did these colors mean to you? Did you know Freddie Mercury was born in Zanzibar? Freddie Mercury, the legendary frontman of the rock band Queen, began his life on the stunning island of Zanzibar, now part of Tanzania, on September 5, 1946. This vibrant location, known for its rich culture and beautiful beaches, shaped Mercury's early years. He spent his childhood in Zanzibar before his family moved to India to escape the political unrest of the time. It was in India where he received his education, attending a prestigious boarding school where he discovered his passion for music. After growing up in this diverse environment, he moved to England as a teenager in search of new opportunities. This transition marked a turning point in his life, allowing him to pursue a career that would eventually lead him to international stardom. Freddie's unique blend of influences from different cultures helped shape his distinctive style, making him one of the most iconic figures in music history. Isn't it fascinating how such a celebrated artist had origins that reflect so many cultural threads? Here's a wild fact about decomposition. When a body decomposes, it releases gases that can cause unexpected movements. This is especially true for people who died while sitting or standing. As the gases build up inside the body, they can create pressure, sometimes causing the corpse to shift or even appear as though it's sitting up. This bizarre phenomenon isn't just a spooky story. It has led to countless myths about corpses rising from the dead, sparking intrigue and fear throughout history. Many cultures have their own tales of the undead, but the science behind this movement is purely biological. Understanding what happens during decomposition helps demystify these haunting legends and reminds us of the natural cycle of life and death. So next time you hear a chilling story about a body that looked alive, remember that it might just be gases playing tricks. Air taxis are here. Have you heard of Pop-Up Next? This innovative concept, born from a collaboration between Airbus and Audi, imagines a future where getting around is as easy as hopping into a self-flying vehicle. The Pop-Up Next blends cutting-edge aviation with land transport, offering a seamless travel experience. Picture this. You arrive at your destination by car, and when it's time to fly, your vehicle transforms into an air taxi above the crowded streets. This autonomous vehicle is designed to alleviate traffic woes while significantly reducing travel times. While it may sound like a scene from a sci-fi movie, the technology behind Pop-Up Next works by integrating electric vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, which means it can lift off and land in confined spaces. Plus, with Audi's automotive expertise, the design prioritizes comfort and user-friendly interfaces, making it appealing to future urban travelers. As cities continue to grow, could air taxis like Pop-Up Next revolutionize the way we travel? Guess what really drives eyelid beauty? The skin on your eyelids is the thinnest skin on the human body, measuring just a mere 0.5 millimeters. This ultra-thin layer makes it incredibly delicate, allowing for graceful movements as you blink or express emotions, but it also leaves your eyelids vulnerable to bruising and irritation. Since the eyelids are constantly in motion, they experience wear and tear more than other areas of skin. Factors like lack of sleep, allergies, and harsh weather can make this sensitive skin react easily. That's why it's crucial to treat your eyelids gently. Using a light moisturizer can help hydrate this fragile area, while avoiding harsh products is key to preventing irritation. So the next time you apply makeup or skincare around your eyes, remember how delicate and special your eyelids are. How do you care for your beautiful eyes? Guess what really drives digital communication choices? The term call in the digital world refers to the action of disconnecting a phone number, a powerful feature that helps users regain control over their communication options. Imagine a world where you can manage who can contact you with just a single click. This ability to disconnect is essential for maintaining privacy and reducing unwanted interruptions. When you make a call in this context, you are not just reaching out to someone, you are also defining your own boundaries in this digital age. It's like having a personal switch that can help you turn off distractions whenever you need focus or peace. With the rapid growth of technology, understanding these tools becomes crucial in navigating our daily lives. Moreover, knowing how to control your communication can lead to healthier relationships and less stress. Who wouldn't want that? So the next time you hear the term call, think about its role in empowering you to communicate on your terms. What if I told you caterpillars can swim? These fascinating creatures are more than just the larval stage of butterflies and moths. They possess some surprising abilities that often go unnoticed. For example, many caterpillars are actually capable of swimming. When faced with water, they can paddle their way to safety using their bodies, which helps them escape predators. But the wonder doesn't stop there. Caterpillars undergo an incredible transformation during their life cycle, changing from a crawling larva into a stunning butterfly or moth. This metamorphosis, which can take weeks to months, showcases the amazing potential of nature. It's a reminder that behind every humble caterpillar lies the possibility of vibrant wings and flight. So next time you spot one munching on leaves, remember that it's not just a simple creature, it's a marvel in the making. What if I told you about triple Tidic water cleansing? This fascinating concept highlights 3 unique methods for purifying water, demonstrating the remarkable versatility of these techniques. The triple Tidic includes processes known as filtration, chemical treatment, and UV disinfection. Filtration is the first step, where physical barriers remove dirt and larger impurities, making water clear and safe. Next, chemical treatment often involves adding agents like chlorine, which kill bacteria and viruses, ensuring that harmful pathogens are eliminated. Finally, UV disinfection uses ultraviolet light to target and destroy any remaining microorganisms, providing a thorough clean without introducing harmful chemicals. These methods can be used separately or together, depending on the specific needs and resources available. The triple Tidic showcases how science can effectively provide clean drinking water, an essential component for health and well-being. Interested in learning more about how these methods can change lives? Is it really true that China has 1 billion internet users? Absolutely. In 2023, China leads the world with a staggering total of over 1,092 million internet users. This massive number reflects a rapidly growing digital landscape where more people are connecting online than ever before. With a population of about 1.4 billion, that's roughly 78% of the country accessing the internet. This growth has been fueled by widespread smartphone use and improvements in infrastructure, making online connectivity more accessible even in rural areas. Chinese citizens are using the internet for various activities, from social media to e-commerce, gaming, and streaming services. Popular platforms like WeChat and Alibaba showcase how integral the internet has become in daily life. China's technological advancements and innovations play a big role in keeping its internet usage soaring. As we move toward an even more digital world, the incredible scale of internet users in China raises intriguing questions about social dynamics, culture, and global communication. How will this influence the future? Guess what really drives a car's resilience? A peculiar incident in China involved a Honda CR-V that got hit yet kept running fine. This unusual event has caught the attention of engineers and car enthusiasts alike. They are diving into the investigation to figure out how this vehicle, after facing a collision, managed to operate without visible malfunctions. Typically, when cars get struck, we expect damages like broken frames or malfunctioning systems. However, this CR-V's continued performance raises important questions about vehicle safety standards and design innovations. Could this model have strong structural integrity? Or were there advanced safety features in play that helped it withstand the impact? Whatever the answers may be, this incident could influence future car designs and safety testing. Isn't it fascinating how much we can learn from a single unexpected event? Believe it or not, jockeys weigh less than turkeys. In the thrilling world of horse racing, professional jockeys must often weigh in at less than 108 pounds, which is actually lighter than a typical Thanksgiving turkey after it's been cooked and dressed. To maintain such a low weight, jockeys resort to some eyebrow-raising practices. Imagine sitting in a sauna for hours, sweating away precious pounds, or even munching on cotton balls to trick their bodies into feeling full. This extreme weight management is necessary because even a few extra pounds can make a huge difference in a race. Jockeys face intense physical challenges, balancing the rigorous demands of riding while also maintaining their weight. It's fascinating to see how these athletes prioritize their health and performance, often sacrificing normal eating habits to keep their competitive edge. How do you think they handle this pressure? Prepare to be amazed by Incheon's robot park. This innovative park in South Korea offers children an exciting opportunity to interact directly with educational robots. Imagine a space where kids can learn about technology and science while playing. Incheon has found a way to make education lively and fun, transforming traditional learning into an interactive adventure. The robots engage kids in various activities, teaching them about everything from programming basics to robotics principles. This hands-on approach not only sparks curiosity, but also encourages teamwork and problem-solving skills. Parents and educators alike appreciate how this park is blending playtime with education, creating memories that last a lifetime. As kids laugh and experiment with these friendly robots, they are also gaining valuable knowledge that will help them in the future. In a world where technology is all around us, isn't it exciting to see such creative ways to inspire young minds? Did you know that Michael Jackson made the moonwalk famous? This iconic dance move, where a performer glides backward while appearing to walk forward, has roots that stretch back long before Jackson's legendary performance during the 1983 broadcast of Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever. Various versions of the moonwalk were seen as early as the 1930s, with figures like Cab Calloway and later artists incorporating similar sliding steps into their routines. However, it was Jackson's electrifying rendition that truly captured the world's attention, leaving audiences spellbound. The combination of his smooth style and mesmerizing skills turned the moonwalk into a symbol of pop culture. Moreover, the move became a critical part of his persona and has inspired countless dancers to master it. Today, the moonwalk is still celebrated and remains a favorite in dance studios and on stages worldwide. Are you ready to try it yourself? Is the red banana truly sweeter than yellow bananas? Yes, it is. The red banana, often found in regions like Southeast Asia, boasts a unique sweetness that many find more appealing than the traditional yellow variety. When you bite into a red banana, you're greeted by a creamy texture and a flavor profile that leans towards a hint of raspberry or strawberry. Unlike their yellow counterparts, which are well known for that familiar sweet taste, red bananas offer a richer, more complex sweetness that can surprise your taste buds. These bananas are not only delicious but also packed with nutrients, including potassium and vitamin C and B6. The vibrant skin of the red banana is also a feast for the eyes, making it a fun addition to fruit salads or smoothies. Whether you're snacking on one straight from the peel or adding slices to your breakfast cereal, it's clear that the red banana has its own charm. So the next time you're at the market, Why not try this exotic fruit and see if you agree with the sweetness debate? Here's a wild fact about belly buttons. You might think belly buttons are just little navel holes, but they have a quirky twist. They can actually grow hair. This isn't just for show. The hair often traps lint and other tiny particles, keeping your belly button clean in a way. It's all linked to hormones, which can stimulate hair growth in this unusual area. Some people notice this more than others, and it can vary from person to person. It's a fascinating reminder of how our bodies can have surprising features that we don't often consider. So the next time you see a linty belly button, remember that those tiny hairs are working hard behind the scenes. Isn't it funny how something so simple can have such an interesting backstory? Who knew that something as ordinary as a belly button could be so remarkable? Do your friends really see you as a friend? Studies indicate that only about half of your friends may actually consider you a friend, which sheds light on the complex nature of friendship. This surprising statistic suggests that friendships can often feel one-sided. Researchers found that many people believe they have close friends, while those friends might not feel the same level of closeness in return. This disconnect can happen for various reasons, such as differences in communication styles or simply not spending enough quality time together. It's important to recognize that friendship is a two-way street, where both parties usually need to invest time and effort. So next time you think about your friendships, consider reaching out to strengthen those bonds. Are your friendships balanced, or do you feel that some relationships are more meaningful than others? Did you know malaria hits Africa the hardest? A staggering 90% of all malaria cases happen in Africa, making this continent face a huge challenge in battling the disease. Malaria, caused by parasites and spread through the bites of infected mosquitoes, affects millions of people every year. The situation is particularly critical in sub-Saharan Africa, where many communities lack access to effective prevention and treatment, leading to high rates of illness and death. Children under 5 and pregnant women are especially vulnerable, facing serious health risks if they contract the disease. Efforts to combat malaria include distributing insecticide-treated bed nets and promoting preventive medicines, but challenges remain. Climate change, urbanization, and mosquito resistance to treatments pose ongoing threats to malaria control. So what can we do to help fight this pressing issue and protect lives across Africa? Did you know Japan loves curry as a Western dish? It's surprising to discover that in Japan, curry isn't considered an Indian meal at all. This unique culinary perception started during Japan's long isolation, which lasted until the mid-19th century. In that era, the British brought curry to the islands, introducing the dish to Japanese palates. Unlike its spicy Indian roots, Japanese curry has evolved into a milder, thicker version often served over rice or with breaded cutlets. The Japanese embraced this dish wholeheartedly, adapting it to their taste, which created a flavorful fusion that's distinctly their own. Even today, many people in Japan see curry as a delightful Western dish rather than one linked to its Indian heritage. This fascinating example of cultural exchange shows how food can transform and adapt, sparking curiosity about how other cuisines evolve around the world. Did you know that corn once came in stunning colors? Originally, corn was not just the familiar yellow we see today. It boasted a dazzling array of colors including red, black, and even purple. This colorful corn was cultivated by ancient civilizations, particularly indigenous peoples in America, who valued its richness and diversity. These early varieties were grown for thousands of years, allowing farmers to select and propagate the most resilient and flavorful types. Over time, through careful selective breeding, yellow corn emerged as a popular choice, especially for its sweetness and texture. Today, we often see this yellow variety dominating grocery store shelves, but the colorful past of corn reminds us of its rich history and the ingenuity of those who cultivated it. So next time you munch on corn, remember its vibrant ancestors. What other hidden histories does your food have? Is it really true astronauts left garbage on the moon? During the Apollo missions from 1969 to 1972, astronauts made a curious decision. They left behind 96 bags filled with human waste. This unusual choice was all about weight, as reducing the payload helped ensure their safe return to Earth. But today, these bags are gaining attention from scientists who are eager to study them. Why? Because they might contain microbes that survived in the unforgiving environment of the Moon for decades. This discovery opens up exciting discussions about the possibility of life beyond our planet. If tiny organisms could withstand the harsh conditions of the Moon, what might that mean for life on other celestial bodies? Could there be life lurking in the dust of Mars or the icy moons of Jupiter? The leftover waste from these historic missions not only tells us about the challenges of space travel, but also sparks curiosity about life's resilience in extreme conditions. Who knew human waste could lead to such fascinating questions about our universe? Hard to believe, but North America produces over 50% of Earth's oxygen. This incredible feat is mainly due to tiny microscopic organisms that thrive in its diverse ecosystems, including oceans, lakes, and forests. Phytoplankton, a type of microscopic algae, plays a major role in this oxygen production. These tiny plants absorb sunlight during photosynthesis, converting carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and energy. In fact, these organisms are responsible for nearly half of the total oxygen generated globally. Additionally, North American forests, filled with towering trees like oaks and pines, also contribute significantly by releasing oxygen as they grow. This vital process not only supports wildlife, but helps regulate the planet's climate. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember that many of those oxygen molecules could be coming from North America's rich ecosystems. Have you heard about spider silk's incredible strength? This extraordinary material is known as the strongest natural substance, showcasing just how impressive biological materials can be. Spider silk is not only stronger than steel, but also incredibly lightweight, making it a unique wonder of nature. Spiders produce this silk through specialized glands, spinning it into threads that have remarkable elasticity and durability. These threads can stretch up to 5 times their length without breaking. This combination of strength and flexibility has sparked interest in scientific research, as it could lead to innovations in fields like medicine, engineering, and environmental science. For example, researchers are exploring how to create synthetic versions of spider silk for use in sutures or biodegradable fishing lines. The potential applications seem endless. Imagine using this silk for everything from bulletproof clothing to eco-friendly packaging. Spider silk is just one fantastic example of how nature's designs can inspire human innovation. How will we harness its powers for the future? Believe it or not, sea walnuts have no permanent anus. The comb jelly, often called the sea walnut, is an extraordinary creature found in oceans worldwide. What sets this jelly apart from most animals is its unique body structure. It doesn't have a fixed anus. Instead, it can literally lose and regenerate this essential body part. This property allows the sea walnut to adapt to its environment and is a notable distinction in the animal kingdom. Comb jellies also possess stunning, rainbow-like colors due to tiny hairs called cilia that create beautiful shimmering light patterns as they swim. They are fascinating predators, feeding on small fish and plankton using their sticky tentacles. These jelly-like organisms play a crucial role in marine ecosystems, serving as food for various marine animals while also helping to control plankton populations. So next time you hear about the incredible sea walnut, remember its disappearing anus and its significance in the oceanic food web. How can such an unusual trait open our eyes to the wonders of evolution? Have you tried the stunning raindrop cake from Japan? This unique dessert is not just a feast for your taste buds, but also a treat for your eyes. Raindrop cake, known as mizu shingen mochi, is a Japanese delicacy that looks like a glistening raindrop floating on your plate. Made primarily from water and agar, a natural jelly-like substance derived from seaweed, this cake has a transparent, crystalline appearance that resembles a droplet of water. When you take your first bite, you'll enjoy its refreshing and light flavor, making it a perfect palate cleanser. Traditionally served with a sweet syrup and soybean flour, the taste experience combines both visual beauty and delightful flavors. It's no wonder this dessert has become a popular Instagram sensation and is sought out by food enthusiasts around the world. If you love trying new desserts, Raindrop cake might just be the next treat you need to seek out. Why not surprise your friends by making it yourself or look for it in a local Japanese restaurant? Did you know food can be art too? Brock Davis is an artist renowned for his imaginative approach to using food as a medium for artistic expression. In one of his most striking creations, he crafted a replica of the classic Mona Lisa using leftover peanut butter. This clever masterpiece not only showcases his artistic talent, but also raises important questions about the relationship between art and food waste. By transforming something that would typically be discarded into a stunning visual representation, Davis challenges our perceptions of both art and sustainability. His work encourages us to think differently about how we view food, pushing the boundaries of creativity while promoting a message about resourcefulness. Imagine walking through an art gallery filled with edible sculptures, each piece telling a story not just of beauty, but also of environmental consciousness. Brock Davis's innovative methods invite us to see the canvas of art in the most unexpected places, making us wonder what other treasures could be found in our kitchens and beyond. Surprisingly, it's a fact that snails breathe differently. While most creatures have lungs for breathing, snails take an unconventional route. Their slimy foot isn't just for gliding along surfaces, it's also their respiratory powerhouse. This foot features special air holes and tiny tubes designed to absorb oxygen directly from the environment. When a snail moves, air is drawn through these openings, allowing it to breathe efficiently while it inches along the ground. This adaptation is especially useful in damp environments where snails thrive. By using their foot for respiration, snails can also stay out of danger, as they don't need to expose other vulnerable body parts to the open air. Isn't it fascinating how evolution creates such unique ways for animals to adapt and survive? This might surprise you. Venice has floating buses. The Vaporetto is a unique public transportation system that glides through the iconic canals of Venice, making exploration both fun and convenient. Unlike traditional buses, these watercraft help passengers get around the historical city, where streets are replaced by serene waterways. Tourists from all over flock to the city, eager to hop on a Vaporetto and snap selfies as they navigate the picturesque scenery. As you ride, you're treated to breathtaking views of centuries-old buildings reflecting on the shimmering water, making each trip an adventure. Don't worry if you're new to this aquatic mode of transport. Friendly staff are always around to help. The Vaporetto isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's a memorable experience that immerses you in the charm and beauty of Venice. Have you ever taken a ride on a floating bus? Most people don't know this, but platypuses sweat milk. These fascinating creatures native to Australia are one of the few mammals that lay eggs. Unlike most animals, platypuses don't have teeth to chew their food. Instead, when a mother platypus feeds her young, she produces milk that oozes from special skin glands. This milk collects in grooves on her abdomen, allowing her babies to lap it up directly. This unique method of feeding is just one of the many remarkable traits of the platypus. Besides their unusual feeding technique, they also have a flat bill and webbed feet, which make them excellent swimmers. When they're on land, their webbing retracts, revealing sharp claws perfect for digging burrows. As a semi-aquatic mammal, the platypus spends time both in water and on land, foraging for insects and small crustaceans. Their incredible adaptations help them thrive in their habitats, blending various features that make them truly special in the animal kingdom. Believe it or not, octopuses lay eggs just like chickens. These fascinating creatures are oviparous, which means they produce eggs that eventually hatch into baby octopuses. This process is quite different from how us humans are viviparous, giving birth to fully formed babies. Octopuses usually lay thousands of eggs at once, often in beautiful protective nests. The mother then carefully guards these eggs, not eating or leaving them until they hatch, showing remarkable dedication. On the flip side, some snakes, such as rattlesnakes, have a unique approach known as ovoviviparity. They lay eggs that develop inside their bodies, and the young hatch while still inside before being born live. Each of these reproductive strategies highlights the incredible diversity of life on our planet. Isn't it amazing how different species have evolved various ways to bring new life into the world? Here's what actually happens when you believe in elves. A fascinating survey from 2007 found that a whopping 62% of Icelanders hold a belief in these magical beings, often thought to inhabit nature and hidden hills. This enchanting belief is deeply woven into Iceland's rich folklore, which traces its origins back to the Viking era around 1000 AD. Many Icelanders view elves as protective spirits, akin to guardians of the earth. Some even claim that construction projects in Iceland must consider the homes of these hidden folk, leading to delays and careful planning to avoid upsetting their enchanting world. This cultural reverence for elves showcases Iceland's unique relationship with nature and tradition. In a land filled with stunning landscapes and vibrant heritage, the belief in elves continues to thrive, sparking curiosity among both locals and tourists. So next time you visit Iceland, who knows? You might just catch a glimpse of these mystical creatures. Ever thought about why the platypus is so special? This unique mammal, native to Australia, stands out for several fascinating reasons. First, it has a duck-like beak that helps it hunt for food in the water, where it primarily feeds on insects and small crustaceans. Unlike most mammals, the platypus lays eggs, making it one of the only few egg-laying mammals, known as monotremes. But that's not all. This intriguing creature has soft, thick fur that keeps it warm in chilly waters. Even more surprising, male platypuses have venomous spurs on their hind legs, which they use for defense, especially during fights with rivals. These spurs can deliver a painful sting, proving that despite its cute appearance, the platypus is equipped to defend itself. So the next time you think about Australia's wildlife, remember the platypus and its incredible adaptations that make it truly one of a kind. Here's a wild fact about language and direction. Some languages, like those spoken by the Australian Aboriginal people, completely skip the terms left and right. Instead, they rely on cardinal directions like north, south, east, and west. Imagine navigating your world without those everyday words we often take for granted. This unique approach makes speakers exceptionally aware of their surroundings. In these cultures, orientation in space isn't just an afterthought. It's a crucial part of their daily lives. They learn to use the sun's position and the landscape around them to determine directions, which sharpens their navigation skills. For instance, instead of saying, "It's to your left," a speaker might say, "It's to the southeast." This way of thinking not only enhances spatial awareness, but can also influence how these communities relate to their environment. How fascinating is it that language can shape our perception of the world? Why exactly does the Oscar statue have a unique history? During World War II, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences faced a significant shortage of medals due to the war effort. To adapt, they switched from the traditional gold-plated bronze material to painted plaster for their Oscar statues. This was a remarkable change, as the little golden figurines are iconic symbols of achievement in film. While the Oscars were usually a beacon of glamour, the 1940s models were more practical and reflected the harsh realities of the time. Most winners received these plaster versions during the war years, leading to an unusual chapter in Oscar history. After the war ended, the Academy returned to the classic gold-plated bronze, marking a triumphant comeback to normalcy. Today, those plaster Oscars remind us of how creativity and resilience can shine through even in challenging times, making the awards not just trophies, but symbols of hope. Why exactly does sauna culture thrive in Finland? It's because saunas are more than just cozy retreats. They are vital to Finnish life. Almost every household in Finland has one, creating an important space for relaxation, socializing, and even conducting business. Imagine stepping into a warm, wooden room filled with the soothing sound of water splashing on hot stones. This tradition fosters a sense of community, where friends and family can unwind and share meaningful conversations. Additionally, saunas promote health by helping to ease stress and improve circulation, supporting Finland's commitment to overall well-being. In a country where the winters can be long and harsh, stepping into a sauna represents comfort and resilience. Interestingly, vital discussions, including sealing important business deals, often happen here, highlighting the sauna as a unique meeting point. So when you visit Finland, stepping into a sauna isn't just about relaxation. It's about immersing yourself in a rich culture that cherishes togetherness and wellness. Isn't that a fascinating aspect of daily life in Finland? Unbelievable but true, a golf course near danger. Just south of the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, you'll find an astonishing one-hole golf course that sits amid a landscape of uncertainty and risk. This unique course is bordered by minefields on three sides, making each swing a reminder of its eerie surroundings. Rumor has it that at least one golfer's shot has accidentally triggered a landmine, highlighting the dangers lurking just beyond the green. The course not only offers a surreal golfing experience, but also stands as a unique symbol of contrast, relaxation amid tension. Golfers and thrill seekers alike flock to this unusual spot, drawn by its bizarre and risky charm. While it's easy to focus on the sport, the reality of the DMZ nearby serves as a stark backdrop, making every round a vivid reminder of the history and tension that still exist in this region. Would you dare to tee off in such a place? Why exactly does technology fascinate us so much? The technology landscape has evolved significantly since those early days, transitioning from large wire-filled rooms to the sleek and compact devices that are commonplace today. Just think about it. Computers used to fill entire rooms, humming away with thousands of wires connecting bulky components. Fast forward to today, and we hold powerful smartphones in our pockets that can perform billions of calculations per second. This remarkable transformation showcases decades of innovation and creativity, particularly in areas like microprocessors, which have shrunk exponentially in size while boosting performance. With the rise of the internet and mobile technology, our everyday lives have been completely transformed. We can connect with others across the globe, access endless information, and harness the power of technology to improve health, education, and entertainment. What will be the next breakthrough that captivates our imaginations? Can you believe the number of lion statues? It's astonishing to think there are actually more statues of lions around the world than there are real lions. Statues of these majestic creatures can be found in parks, on buildings, and in countless homes, symbolizing strength and bravery. While estimates suggest fewer than 25,000 wild lions roam Africa today, it's clear that humans have created countless representations of these magnificent animals. From ancient Egyptian carvings to modern sculptures, these lion statues capture our admiration and fascination. Many cultures celebrate lions in art and architecture, making them a popular choice for decorations and tributes. It seems that while real lions face threats from habitat loss and poaching, their stone counterparts have thrived as iconic symbols of power. This quirky reality raises questions about our relationship with wildlife. Why do we create so many representations of lions instead of protecting the real ones? Shouldn't we focus on ensuring these incredible animals roam the earth freely? Here's a wild fact about bees as sculptors. Artist Thomas Liberty shows us just how creative bees can be. He demonstrates this through his fascinating work where bees design intricate structures coated in wax. These unique honeycomb sculptures are not just functional, they also showcase the bee's impressive building skills. One of his most notable creations is a stunning bust of Queen Nefertiti made from the efforts of thousands of bees. Imagine a sculpture made entirely by these tiny architects, using wax to create beautiful shapes. Liberty's projects highlight the incredible teamwork of bees and their natural instincts to build. It makes you wonder how much more there is to learn about these amazing creatures. Their art is more than mere survival. It's a form of expression. So next time you see bees buzzing by, consider the possibility that they are little sculptors crafting their masterpieces. Guess what really drives the Steinwinter Supercargo 2040? This impressive truck is specifically designed for transporting enormous loads, including items like airplanes and industrial machinery. What sets it apart is its powerful hydraulic system, which allows the truck to lift heavy weights effortlessly, making it a true marvel of engineering. Imagine maneuvering such massive cargo without the fear of tipping over. That's where the Supercargo 2040 shines. Thanks to its advanced stability features, it can tackle complex driving scenarios with ease. For instance, during tight turns or navigating bumpy roads, the truck remains steady, ensuring that precious cargo isn't damaged. This kind of precision and reliability is essential in industries that rely on heavy transport, as any mishap can lead to enormous losses. So next time you see a truck hauling something gigantic, think about the technology behind it, like the Stein Winter Supercargo 2040, making the impossible possible. Believe it or not, zinc air batteries are game changers. These fascinating batteries, often found in hearing aids, produce electricity via a chemical reaction that needs oxygen from the air. Unlike many traditional batteries, which rely solely on chemical reactions within their enclosed system, zinc air batteries utilize atmospheric oxygen. This unique mechanism allows them to create energy efficiently, making them lighter and often longer-lasting compared to other types. Because they operate similarly to natural processes in living organisms, researchers are exploring their potential for innovative energy solutions in the future. Imagine a world where batteries not only power devices, but are also inspired by nature. As technology evolves, the possibility of using zinc air batteries in other applications, like electric vehicles or renewable energy systems, could change the way we think about energy altogether. Could this be the future of energy? You might be surprised how HP got its name. In 1939, founders Bill Hewlett and Dave Packard faced a unique challenge: what to call their new tech company. Having met as engineering students, combining their surnames seemed like a logical choice. With a simple coin toss, they decided on the order of their names. Dave Packard won the toss, but surprisingly, they ultimately decided to go with Hewlett-Packard instead. Why? They preferred the sound of it. This playful element of chance highlights the lighthearted yet innovative spirit that characterized the early days of Silicon Valley. HP would go on to become a major player in technology, influencing everything from personal computers to printers. The name change not only became iconic, but also demonstrated the importance of branding and sound in business. So the next time you see the HP logo, remember that a simple coin toss played a pivotal role in shaping one of the world's most recognized tech companies. This might surprise you: 25 socks in a minute. David Rush recently set a Guinness World Record by removing 25 socks while blindfolded, beating the previous record of 24 socks held by Rocheru from Japan. Imagine the concentration and speed required to achieve this feat. Rush had to rely on his sense of touch and memory to locate and pull off each sock as quickly as possible. The challenge of doing this blindfolded certainly adds an extra layer of difficulty, showcasing not just physical skill, but also mental sharpness. Rush's unorthodox talent might surprise many, but he's no stranger to breaking records. He has set multiple Guinness records in various categories. This particular record is a testament to his dedication and training. Who knew removing socks could be so thrilling? Maybe next time you're getting dressed, you'll think twice about how many socks you're putting on. You might be shocked to learn that crocodiles can't tongue. Unlike many animals, these ancient reptiles can't move their tongues. This might sound surprising, especially since we often see crocodiles snapping their jaws wide open. Their tongues are firmly attached to the bottom of their mouths, which means they cannot stick it out or use it in the same way that dogs or even humans can. This is due to their unique anatomy. Their tongue is fixed in place and acts more like a barrier to help keep water and food inside while they feed. Instead, crocodiles rely on their powerful jaws and sharp teeth to catch and hold onto prey. They have excellent vision and can spot movement from quite a distance, making them efficient hunters. So when they do catch their food, they need to rely on their biting strength rather than their tongue to consume it. Isn't it fascinating how different animals adapt to their environments in such unique ways? Let's uncover the truth about the Beatles' Christmas hits. The Beatles hold the remarkable record for the most Christmas #1 hits in the UK, with 4 chart toppers achieved in 1963, 1964, 1965, and 1967. Their festive songs, such as I Want to Hold Your Hand and Day Tripper, not only filled the airwaves but also showcased the band's immense cultural influence during the vibrant 1960s. Each year, Music enthusiasts eagerly await the competition for the coveted Christmas #1 spot, a tradition that remains strong in the UK. Despite the ever-changing music scene, the Beatles' record stands as a testament to their incredible popularity and the timeless quality of their music. Their festive spirit continues to inspire new generations of artists, reminding us all of the joy and unity that their holiday hits brought to listeners around the world. How amazing is it that their legacy endures even today? Ever thought about why Novi Okerville is so impressive? This massive housing complex located in Kudrovo near St. Petersburg, Russia, provides a glimpse into modern urban living. Opened in 2015, it was designed to accommodate a whopping 18,000 to 20,000 residents. Imagine living in one of the 3,708 apartments spread across 25 floors, each with its own unique layout. With 35 different entrances, navigating the sprawling structure can feel like an adventure in itself. The design not only focuses on providing spacious living, but also integrates community spaces that encourage social interaction among the residents. Families, young professionals, and students all find a home here, making it a vibrant hub of activity. As urban centers grow, Novi Okerville stands out as a notable example of how modern architecture can blend functionality and community. What do you think the future holds for such innovative living spaces? Here's a wild fact about chicken safety. Chicken is surprisingly one of the top culprits behind foodborne illnesses across the globe, often linked to bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. These tiny troublemakers can lead to serious health issues if not handled correctly. To keep your meals safe, cooking chicken to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit is crucial. This kills off any harmful pathogens hiding in your dinner. But it's not just about cooking. Proper storage and handling are equally important. Always remember to thoroughly clean surfaces and utensils after using them with raw chicken to avoid cross-contamination. It's a simple step that can make a huge difference. So next time you whip up a chicken dish, are you ready to follow these safety tips? What if redheads need more anesthesia? It's true, natural redheads carry a unique genetic trait linked to their hair color. This trait comes from a mutation in the melanocortin-1 receptor, MC1R, a gene tied to our body's ability to produce melanin, the pigment responsible for hair, skin, and eye color. Interestingly, this mutation doesn't just affect appearance. It can also influence how their bodies react to pain and medical treatments. Research shows that redheads may require higher doses of anesthesia for surgeries and dental procedures. The reason is that the MC1R gene impacts the way pain relief medications work, making them less effective in redheads. As a result, medical professionals often need to adjust dosages to ensure these individuals feel comfortable and pain-free during procedures. So next time you see a redhead, remember their striking hair isn't just a beauty mark. It also comes with unique medical considerations. Can you believe our genes can influence something as unexpected as anesthesia needs? Skydiving history made with incredible stratospheric jumps. On October 14, 2012, Felix Baumgartner captivated the world by jumping from the stratosphere, reaching an astonishing height of 120 at 100 feet. His jump wasn't just a personal challenge. It was a groundbreaking event that showcased human courage and advanced technology. Baumgartner free fell for over 4 minutes, reaching speeds of up to 843.6 mph, breaking the sound barrier. After accomplishing this feat, another skydiver, Alan Eustace, surpassed Baumgartner's record, leaping from an impressive altitude of 131,500 feet in a specially designed suit. This leap demonstrated not only human bravery, but also how technology can push the limits of what we thought was possible. Both of these incredible jumps help scientists learn more about high-altitude jumps and the effects of extreme conditions on the human body. Imagine being up there, navigating the thin air and plummeting toward Earth. It raises exciting questions about future possibilities in extreme sports and human exploration. What other amazing records will be set as technology advances? What if I told you Tom Cruise lost 2 teeth? In a surprising twist, Hollywood superstar Tom Cruise experienced a freak accident while playing with his children, Isabella and Connor. During a playful moment, one of the kids accidentally kicked him, leading to a painful strike from the heel of his shoe against his mouth. This unusual incident caused him to lose two of his front teeth. However, like a true professional, Cruz didn't let this setback sideline him. Instead, he turned to advanced dental technology and now sports well-crafted dentures that are nearly invisible, allowing him to continue his career without missing a beat. His journey reminds us that even the biggest stars face unexpected challenges, but with resilience and a little help from modern dentistry, they can bounce back spectacularly. Can you imagine going through something like that and still shining on screen? What if I told you about Fort Knox's secrets? Fort Knox, nestled in Kentucky, is famous for guarding America's gold reserves like a dragon protecting its treasure. This fortress houses over 4,500 tons of gold bullion, which is valued at more than an astounding $250 billion. Despite its great importance, the interior of Fort Knox has not been seen by anyone since 1974, making it one of the most well-guarded and mysterious places in the world. With numerous layers of security, including armed guards, detection systems, and a strong perimeter. The secrecy surrounding Fort Knox fuels speculation and curiosity. Why has no one been allowed inside for so long? Some say it's to protect national security, while others believe it adds to the allure of this iconic location. Many people wonder just how this vault operates and what lies within its walls, keeping the country's wealth secure. Chickens outnumber us by a shocking ratio. Did you know there are over 25 billion chickens roaming the planet? This chicken population is staggering, far surpassing the number of humans by more than 3 to 1. Imagine a world where these feathered friends outnumber us so dramatically. Chickens are not just a common sight on farms, they're also a major part of the global food industry. They provide eggs and meat, contributing significantly to our diets. But these birds are also fascinating in their behavior and social structures. Chickens can communicate with each other using a range of vocalizations and even have complex social hierarchies. Despite their vast numbers and the roles they play in agriculture, we often overlook these intelligent creatures. Understanding the sheer scale of chickens can help us appreciate their importance in ecosystems and agriculture. So the next time you enjoy a chicken meal or see a flock, think about how these amazing birds vastly outnumber humans across the globe. Why do you think they became such a staple in our diets?